You! The one whom the prophecy speaks of! It is you! Come hither, Chosen One! I must lay my eyes on you! I am Yargal Groshak, a member of an ancient Orcish cult, by the name of Orsinium Verum. For the longest time, we, the voices of Orsinium, have trekked throughout Tamriel in search of support for our cause. A moment is all I ask. The history of our cult dates as far back as our race itself. Long ago, our leader Trinimac perished because of the wicked goddess Boethia. All our nation was disfigured and turned into monsters. But this humiliation wasn't enough for her. She wanted to make us accept our new state. She made a vile copy of Trinimac's former glory and turned it against us to enthrall and humiliate our people. Alas, many orcs fell victim to her wicked plots and accepted the new god and called him Malakath and follow his dishonorable advice to this day. But the cult remembers. We will never forget the true nature of our race. Never forget our lord, the great Trinimac. For centuries, we lived in hope of justice. That time will come when we will find a way to make everything right again. One leader of ours, the famous hero of Orsinium, Agro Gro Magro, had a divine revelation. Trinimac himself came to him in a dream and said he could be restored to our world, and explained how exactly this could be achieved. Agro Gro Magro told no one about his plan, but the first thing to do was to find the one who would help us in our difficult mission. He had witnessed the chosen one of Trinimac himself. Will you offer your aid to our cause? Such enthusiasm can only be envied. What a pity that all of this was no more than a great diversion. Tie her down, lads! But be careful, it's not a yam sack! Wake up, you scum! You're as obedient as a dog with these amulets around your necks. Pray that you aren't sold to a local. Every Enwa in Sadra of Kegran has their tongue cut out, lest they ask one too many questions. Now get out of the cage and follow me! Take your places on the counter, and don't make a sound!
I can turn you into a dummy. Maybe it'll make you stand still for a minute. Mark your enemy for death before they mark you.
Honorable Mer,
These lizards
it
look
begins.
lifeless.
Come closer, closer. Take a gander at our latest merch.
Marissa, don't forget about the Redoran. They only want Khajiit.
First off the auction, with a peculiar pick, I present lot number 1. A vampire! We begin the bid at 500 septums.
6!
600! More offers? 6 going once, going twice. 6, can I get a 7? Sold to Master Selfree for 600 septums.
An excellent purchase, Master Selfree.
Lot number 2! A young female Argonian, freshly plucked from the Windhelm docks. Bid begins at 450 gold!
800 septims.
Whoa! That's quite a bid from Sergio Verendes. 850 gold! Anyone to beat? Any other offers?
9.
1100.
Lot number 2! 1,100 septims! Going once! Going twice! Who's more? Sold! For a sum of 1,100 septims! To our splendid guest, Sergio Verendes!
Sorry,
Well done,
Davina,
sir.
but I'm in
Nice.
desperate
Come on,
need
better
of a
turn
new
you into
handmaid.
dummy. Maybe it'll make you stand still for a minute.
Swiftly moving on. Lot number 3, a middle-aged lizard, harvested from the woods of Falkreath. Starting bid at 500 septims. Surely this item piques the interest of one of you fine folk. No offers for such a shining old specimen? A shame. Please remove lot number 3 from the auction.
He is going to make a good
That's
purse.
a good lizard.
Mark your enemy for death before they mark you.
On to lot number 4, an Altmer. Surely an astute one amongst you can find some use for this thing? 300 coins.
400.
500.
650 septums.
700.
1,000 septums.
2,000
Turn you into a
septims.
dummy.
This
Maybe
is
it'll make you
Maybe
stand
practically a
next
still for a minute.
steal.
Varel.
Any last offers? Who's more? Final call. This is your last chance. Sold. Master Selfree, lot number 4 is yours.
You will serve me well, Enwa. I see you are awake. Great, we have time for a little chat. I'm listening. You were sold at the slave market. Do you not recall, Sweat? You are my property now. A nameless Enwa without past. You serve me now. Willingly or unwillingly, you have not the choice. That amulet around your neck isn't just a pretty trinket. It blocks your will, restrains your mind, suppresses your emotions. An ideal tool at the hands of a slaver. Have I answered all of your questions? I'm listening. In a cage, I suppose. It's your home from now on. For a broader perspective, you are in Sadrith Kegra, a secret outpost of House Telvanni in Skyrim. Read. If you cannot, take this one as well and you'll learn. Magister of House Telvanni, renowned scholar, author of a myriad of works on ritual semantics. And your rightful master, Shanath Selfree. No idea. Do pray tell. On second thought, you'd rather not. Henceforth you are a blank slate. You will not utter a word of your past. His name is Yargol Groshak, or Shaglak. Not that Tamok. From now on, you will address him with due respect. Yes, they did cut them off. All but yours. I had no need for a typical Noir. They're only good for scut work and pleasures of the flesh. I was in need of an assistant who'd help me with my work and small talk with these Dunmer on my behalf. Have I answered all of your questions? There are a few rules you must follow before I set you free. From now on, Lenoir, you are forbidden to leave Sadrith Kegra until you get your freedom. You can go wherever and do whatever, as long as it's within the settlement. You are not allowed to talk about your past. If you hold the desire to end someone, you will find yourself incapable. You will tell me nothing but the truth. This doesn't apply to others. That's it, I think. Your amulet is now attuned and won't let you get loose. Get out of your cage and go take a look around. Take a walk around the city. Chit-chat with a local riffraff. But don't loiter too long. You have work to do. You are distracting me from a particularly important mind process. Never. Yes, that's clear. What? This place? The place where you are standing this very moment. Well, it is relatively flat. Doesn't wobble. Doesn't crumble. Have I answered your stupid question? Sadrith Kegra. I've told you that already, you slackwit! I have a lot of work to do, don't bother me.
Good afternoon. Huh? Take. A 100 years ago, I left Raven Rock to move here. After Red Mountain erupted, the landscape was not very pleasing, but this place is an endless source of inspiration for my paintings. Is it not evident? I have inherited this trait from my mother, and she of her. Take a walk through the shop and have a look at the paintings. Mistress Marisa Varandas and Master Erver Milo. They're somehow connected with House Telvanni. As many of the citizens are, but not I. I myself come from House Redoran. Luckily, Cedrith Kegrin and Redoran are partners of old. Good luck!
I'm waiting.
What you want? I don't do charity. I am for my family first and foremost. The fratricidal fight for mammoths and blocks of ice in the north does not concern me. Mercenaries, Morrowind Redoran, Soulstorm Redoran. I guess your brain already has enough information to wrap around.
How dare you! I'm the queen! Your queen is tired of your silly questions.
Because I'm in need of an Enwar to work my forge. My son, Marino, has gone completely out of hand. Go away.
What do you need?
What now?
Need something? Mrs. Varandas and I represent the interests of House Telvanni here in Skyrim, even despite our house not being as powerful as it were in the past. In general, I have little work, so I spend time in my own research. About the research, I'm working on deciphering the records left by my great-great-grandfather. Most magicians practice proven spells, studying their ancient tomes or by seeking a teacher. But my ancestor Niden Milo crafted his own spells like an artist who paints his own picture. He then kept his spells in an encrypted journal. Now I'm very close to uncover the secrets of some of the most powerful forms of magic. Care to be my assistant? With you, our research will speed up. My great-great-grandfather invented an interesting way to manipulate time, absolutely imperceptible to others. If I can recover the right formula, I will be able to learn this magic and teach you. I have some samples which need testing. Here is the first scroll. Please, try them out when you are able. I'm all ears. Failure? Well, what did you see? Oh, we are ever so close. Perhaps you saw the past, or perhaps the future. You grasped the thread of time by your palms, and it whisked you off. Here's a new scroll. I'm sure this will be the one. Good luck. Yeah? Really? Interesting. The effect of the paralysis caused your body to become like stone. The stones become witnesses of entire epochs, countless wars and cataclysms. I believe I have it this time. Try this scroll. Yes, all the best. Yeah. So what was I pondering about?
Speak quickly.
Need something? Iden Milo truly was an astonishing mage. It was with the help of this magic that he, living in Molag Mer, was able to steal ebony from Caldera, right under the miners' noses. We were able to only scratch the surface of the knowledge brought to us by Niden Milo in his diaries. Thank you for your help. Me? It's been a long time since. I am a consul. I manage the town's affairs on behalf of House Talvani and represent its interests here in Skyrim. Me? It's been a long time since. I am a consul. I manage the town's affairs on... My wife, Tolicia, died 15 years ago. The town was found in the waning years of the Third Era. I was part of an expedition that studied the Dwemer cities of Skyrim. We found the entrance to Bahalzarth out of sheer luck. We wanted to stay a while, but then the Oblivion Crisis broke out. And after that, the Red Year. Returning to Morrowind was no longer an option, so we found our own settlement here. Easy enough. The big trunk at the center of our town is a mushroom. We call it Teland. It holds some kind of magical properties, and also filters the air perfectly. The Sendu family are hunters. They gather food from the outside. The Andavels are farmers. They work the Dwemer farm. Combining all that, we manage to live independently from the world above.
Mark your enemy for death.
It
before
was
they
a pleasure
mark you.
talking with you.
Aye. Set you free. Such arrogance. You are the property of Master Selthry now, and you are to carry out his orders. Because we keep our existence a secret, the special Telvanni magics forbids talking about the town outside its borders, and only those who know about it may enter. A queen? No, silly. I'm the consul, which makes me an authorized representative of House Telvanni here in Skyrim. And House Telvanni is one of the great houses of Morrowind, albeit in decline nowadays. Someday, Cedrith Kegran will become the center of the revival of our greatness. Slavery is an integral part of the Demeri culture. We sell inwards to Morrowind or overseas. Keep some to ourselves from time to time. Great, we're done talking.
want to stay here forever, just give me a wink. Any other brilliant questions? I'm marking you for honorable execution, and then making a candlestick out of your skull. Go to the next idiotic question. Don't stop. No, I'm the local Morik Tong leader. Any other slackwit questions? Aye. Mark your enemy for death before they mark you.
What now? What now?
If you want, I can turn you into a dummy. Maybe it'll make you stand still for a minute. Don't just stand there. Come here. Where's the pen? We'll cut it right off. Mark your enemy for death before they mark you. If you want, I can turn you into a dummy. Maybe it'll make you stand still for a minute. What now? Mark your enemy for death before they mark you.
Need something?
Don't waste my time. Speak. You know? No. Tell you what. Why don't we drink in the tavern? Now we're talking. Let's go. Come on, take a seat.
Be careful.
I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
Nah, I don't think so.
I only received a few visitors lately, and no one was sharing the stuff.
It's nothing.
Huh?
We drink to our youth.
Good day.
La la la. For the this one needs something? Delicious food and drinks for a reasonable price. Until next time, need something? Chitin is what mudcrab shells are made of. You can see them everywhere here in Sadrat Kagran. Flynn is a beverage. I've got plenty of Flynn, though there was a time when I wanted to make up some history for my inn, or even invent some prophecy. I even asked the archivist for helping me with that, but he had disappeared without a trace. So it goes. Despite the isolated nature of the town, we have visitors like smugglers and mercs, sometimes nobles from Retherin. But for the most part, our customers are the locals here in Sadrat Kagran. Yes, it is. My mother, Marisa Ferrandas, is the head consul of House Telvanni. Politics was never my cup of Flynn. Disliked plotting and scheming. So I became the owner of this corner club. Indeed. Well, not counting Shaglag, the orc. Don't ask me. I don't know what the deal's with him. Good day.
This better be good. It's been near 150 years since my wife Salvinia and I moved to Skyrim from Margan. We lived in Windhelm for some time, but then we stumbled across this place. It's Salvini's birthday soon, and I've got nothing to give her.
It's just...
I did have a present for my wife, but I lost it. Varen made an extraordinary beautiful ring, especially for me. I was working at the farm when I bent over and the ring fell out into the haystack. My sight is not what it used to be, so I struggle to find it. Please help me. Outlanders don't usually get paid, but I'll make it worth your while. Asura bless you! Pleasant spot. Years pass slowly here. Carefree and without disturbance. You can simply live and be content with your life. Until next time. Drink first, talk later. Gotta take the strongest stuff they serve here. I'm as exhausted as a pack war. First one, incoming! Now we can talk. You mean this inn? Or Sadrat Kagran in general? I've lived here since infancy. My birth mother was from... what was it? Oh yeah, Narzalbur. Don't know much. I was just a baby when my parents left me in the woods. Would have been supper for the wolves if it weren't for Miss Ferendis. She found me and raised her as her son. What a wonderful woman. Who else could it be? Yeah, she might be a strict consul. Doesn't give her away with anyone. But her heart is kind and loving. If not for her, I wouldn't be here. And now it's time for another drink. For woman! Marissa taught me reading and... reading. Well, there was some fuzzy stuff that she taught me too. How to fight, me taught too. But it was bridles. I managed the slave market for 15 years. The older I get, the harder it is for me. Make that one more! Oh, yes! I would even now put on your hat, but it would be a Khajiit on their holiday, huh? Well, that would be fun for them, yes. Catch the slaves, they say. Bring them to here, they say. Then sell. And the septums get on the needs, Kedrif Cedron, they say. Well, I'm grateful, Marissa. Huh? She's my mother. I can't leave her alone. The trade is important for this city. Well, another important thing. That isn't that's Dwemer's druids. The fourth to go. And no one that can. Nobody except us. As they say. So that, I'm going down the road and see, the deer is running. Well, you're in war paint. I come and say, my dear sir, and we're here, we have a market. Buy the mammoth, I'm saying. Actually, it's a sad story, you know. I'm crying like a girl every time when I tell this. Better to just drink. What? That filthy worm! Pompous mudcrab! He doesn't understand life! Not a damn thing! All those years, you're treating his wife from Popeye disease. And he didn't tell you hello or goodbye, Imperial scum! Evil woman! Although she a bosmer, but her tongue sharper than my blade. Don't hang out with her. She will take you to the grave. Eyes like a wolf. And all evening, you go to business, and she's looking at you with her shining eyes. It creeps me out. You know, I respect you. Damn, they removed my legs. I'll get us some more drink. Ladies and gentlemen, you grow shock despite the seriousness of the situation. I bid you a good drink.
Hello there. Need something? See you. Have you ever done? No job, just a little plea. As of late, there have been some alarming noises coming from near our home. Sounds like someone or something has settled down under and is trying to get out. Go to Mistress Verendis and ask for help with the matter. Oh, how sweet. Here, eat this apple.
Out with it!
Need something?
Aye. See you. Need something? If you come across the amusing mud crab, send him my good wishes.
What now? Just say the word, and I'll sell you another Dunmer. Oh, we drank so much. I can't remember details. Delos said that when I was down, you put me on a big mud crab, and then brought me to the healer to repair my tooth. So the only thing that I remember is that I have a large sum of septims that I need to return to you. Forgive me for your kidnapping and everything else. Slavery and abductions make me feel terrible. Dunmers. Dunmers never change. Tradition, you know. Here's your coin and a special bottle of wine. Over 100 years old. And immediately, I regret not doing it right after you got yourself nabbed. I don't understand what Selfring needed a talking Enwa for. Maybe to yap us all to death. I heard there's a nuisance going around, asking a bunch of stupid questions. What's unusual is hearing that these days. Enough idle talk. You won't be getting any discount either. I fell from the sky. Either buy something, or get away with your dumb questions. Just what you see here. All right then.
Need something?
Good morning. Nah. Father, however, showed me my way around weapons. I can protect myself. He just values me too much. And that's why he never takes me on a hunt. It's my boyfriend, Mayron Dwine, who helps him with getting the stuff. But honestly, I don't receive much attention from him as of late. Feels like he's never in the mood to talk to me. No, stop, you. I don't want to involve you in our troubles. Just put yourself in my position. Occasionally, I glance at the other women in town, and they're all with new necklaces or earrings at times. Even daily. I want something beautiful too. Last month, Father gave me a dagger. Again. Varen crafts them for him. I've run out of free space to store the weapons. A while ago, I have to secretly take them back to the smith. But Father soon brings me these daggers as new gifts. Mayron seems to have given up talking to me. At all. Really? Maybe they'll listen to you. If you get the chance to speak with Father, start with why he never takes me with him on a hunt. Oh, it's the new blood. How do you do? Not often. My father doesn't let me go up there on my lonesome. Sometimes I just want to bask in the sunshine. This is our house. My father, young as he were, was among the founders of our town. It's a nice place. You age slower here than everywhere else. The truth? I don't exactly know why. Everything I've got on display, really. I'll take my leave then.
Don't waste my time. Since my husband dragged me on an expedition with those Telvanni sorcerers. Though, it is a pleasure living here now. It's a farm, can't you see? Don't you dare trample over my carrots! Naughty's dice. All right then. Don't bother me with your mud crab muttering.
This better be good. That's right. The Dwemer had designed this place as a garden, but we've made a farm of it. See for yourself. Good luck.
Oh, they're coming back again. Selveni, we're almost out of fertilizer. Would you perhaps send your water bison from Tamina?
We may, but I'm afraid we can't actually afford it at the moment.
Ah, I see. Maybe we could use net essence instead.
That's a good idea. I can ask Tamina to make us the concentrate.
That would be wonderful. Maybe we don't need any fertilizer at all.
Oh, I guess not though. This will only be a temporary solution.
Huh? I'll take my leave then.
Hello. You have my sincere thanks. Here's a little something for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Have you checked the hives? I asked you to do it last week.
Not yet. I can't find my amulet for repelling insects.
Taddis, you can tranquil bees with ordinary smoke.
But dear, you know I can't stand anything that crawls, buzzes, and stings. What if those bees attack me? Thank you, but I'd rather find my amulet.
Won't it be easier to make a new one?
Of course not. Soul gems are so expensive now.
I'm all ears. All right then. She's let you in on everything, hasn't she? There's no blame on her. The fault's entirely mine. You see, I found a gorgeous necklace not far from Steencrack Camp, and decided to give it to Irini. But I broke it in a fight with some mobster, and there's no way I can fix it. Our next outing won't be soon, and I've got nothing to cheer my girlfriend with. At first, I wanted to deal with it myself, but realizing that I was only making things worse, I turned to Varen. But he's in no position to rectify it. Speaking of his son, Murano is busy with some stupid Dwemer project, and that's how I ended up without my Master of Craft. Really? You're on short leg with this knowledge, aren't you? I'd be ever so grateful.
Need something? Not always. In recent years, I've taken Marin with me. He's a nice fellow, makes my daughter happy. My girl can put an arrow through the eye of a saber cat from 300 paces. Oblivion with that, she shoots better than I do. What I'm saying is she shouldn't hunt for a living. When I say no, it goes. I love my girl. Do my best to give her presents so she doesn't get bored. I'm thinking about paying a visit to Varen. I'll ask him to forge a new dagger for my Irini. You think? Then here I thought she was always glad to receive them. What then can I come up with? Not a bad idea. I'll make her a ring from the tusk of a large ginger-tailed mammoth. Won't find a second ring like that inside this Keglin, I'll tell you. Good afternoon. We hunt, of course. Or do you mean other food? When we built the town, we managed to repair the Dwemer plot. The farm now grows us food. You won't believe me, but I've seen one. I did not hear of an attack on anyone. Are these lizards really capable of hurting someone? According to legend, they only eat cows and kidnap young women from Nord villages. Right.
I hunt for meat and find fur. Been here since the very founding of Sadrith Keglin. Ask Erva Milo for more. He's somewhat of a jarl here. Aye?
You have my attention. A marvelous place. Time doesn't seem to tick here. Take Brawlis, for example. He's 300 years old, give or take. Yet he still looks young. I don't remember when I found myself here, but I ain't leaving Sadrith Kegran, that's for sure. Arini's father spoke of that, but I haven't seen the beasts. I heard they looked like giant eagles with horse bodies. Or was it not about dragons? Don't know either of them. Are they other squabbling drunkards from nearby villages who took big names to sort out their relationship? Good luck.
Huh? It was a pleasure talking.
Good afternoon. I'll take my leave then.
You are distracting me from a particularly important mind process. Is that so? Apparently Slyboots is up again. Must be hungry, the poor creature. Either feed him to shut him up, or just kill him. My hand won't rise to that, but he causes too much inconvenience. Take a key from the catacombs beneath the Andavel's house and a lamp. A Shenef Seldry experiment gone wrong. He once brought a live Spriggan into town, but a month later something escaped him. A spider, a Spriggan, or some thrall, or something in between. What came up as a result, we named Slyboots. Poor creature. It can only live off fresh meat. No, the thing looks like the product of a Draugr and Droog's passionate lovemaking. Where let it go, it inhabits the sewers. Better if it left town. If that's all, I'll be getting back to work.
Well, hello. What can you help me with? As a matter of fact, I have got a task for you. Have you heard of Telvanni bug musk? It's a very rare and expensive perfume, highly prized throughout the Empire. Even a barbarian would be drawn to its fragrance. The idea of making it hit me recently. That's why I was in need of the scent glands of the Grayzend bugs. By some miracles, Shaglek managed to get some for me. I'd like you to collect my order from him. The gland Founding day. I used to live in Tel Mora, but then I found myself in the middle of Selthri's expedition, and then we discovered this place. You can get a rundown of the town's history from Erva Milo. He'll happily tell you. I can only say that this is a magical place, and I don't plan on leaving. At the center of town, where the council hall is located, you can see Tel And, the prime mushroom. Its magic not only elongates our lives drastically, but also makes the plants mutate wonderfully. Some of them I brought from Blackreach, while others have grown themselves. I've got things need doing. Good luck.
Huh? Aye.
Got something important to tell me?
Don't waste my time. I am grateful for your assistance. I will go inform the Andevels personally. All right then.
I'm all ears.
Good afternoon. Me and my wife Serona had recently migrated here from Windhelm. We're still waiting to receive a permit from the council to own a home. Until next time.
What do you need? You mean that mammoth dun-smelling filth? It took a whole lot of effort to get them, and even more patience, so as to not throw this muck on the road on my way here. I've got no idea how Tamina is going to use them. Poisoning us, I assume. Sorry, I got carried away. Look outdoors. I threw them in the cage near my house. The last thing I need is all of my wares stinking of that waste. Farewell. Just say the word, and I'm all ear. And what are you interested in? Farewell. I don't do discounts for NYs. What are you doing that for?
Mutsera, Rajira wishes to speak with you. It is true, but Rajira is an unusual case. Unusual and rare. Rajira was lucky enough to keep his tongue intact. No one would trust you anyway. Rajira lives here for 15 years. Rajira is a trader. He sells information. Rajira would like to offer you his service. Rajira sees many things. Things no one talks about. About local citizens. About Sadrit Kebran. For pity 20 coins, Rajira will tell you something of interest. Thank you, Mutsera. You won't regret. Now, listen carefully. Rajira uses to feed stray mud crabs on the streets. You may help Rajira with that. When you would talk to Rajira again, make sure no one would overhear you. Rajira is glad to see you. Better than most of slaves. Rajira wonders what Sadrit Kegran means. Kegran. Keg? Ran. Running with a keg? The senile Shanat forgot to mute Rajira. Rajira would not remind him. Rajira used to be a slave of Shanat. Horrible time it was. Rajira would not live for long, but Rajira was lucky. Marisa has liked Rajira for some reason. So now Rajira is serving Marisa for long 15 years. Dragons are a tale for pussykittens. If dragons don't really exist, they are but oversized lizards. How can big lizards possibly be dangerous? You, tailless ones, fear your own shadow. Rajira would know nothing about the Thalmor. The Thalmor is long in the Rajira's past now. Yes, Rajira has heard things. Those foolish Nords love to throw their weapons at every possible opportunity. Rajira wishes the foolish Nords the worst harvest ever. Rajira is here because of them. Rajira thanks you. Now, listen carefully. Rajira can't figure how local mayor decide when to sleep and when to work. It happens naturally. Mutsera is here on business, or only wishes to flap the tongue? Rajira was hoping to talk to you more.